Hey guys, today for my dinner, well actually this is for my lunch and I'm making a poutine just for me and I'll be making the same thing for my daughter tonight after school. But I'm craving this right now and I figured I would show you guys how to make a French Canadian poutine, but like the everyday way, the broke way, the cheap way. Like of course like if you go to a restaurant, the poutines are mostly gonna come with the cheese curds, but us everyday people, like the moms out here and the dads, if we're making poutines for our kids, we almost always just use shredded cheese. It's cheese, it doesn't matter. Poutine is basically French fries with cheese and gravy on top. And I know in the US, you guys, excuse me, probably don't get poutine gravy. So you can just use brown gravy. Everybody has that. So all you need is French fries or potatoes, shredded cheese, and brown gravy. And you got yourself a poutine. It doesn't have to be the most gourmet thing. It's really, really simple and not complicated. So for me, I don't have French fries. I'm gonna cut these up in like fry size pieces. I have 10 ounces of potatoes here, and I'm gonna soak them in cold water for a little bit to get some of the starch out. And I'm gonna air fry them at 400 for about 15 minutes. And I'm gonna make my gravy and my cheese, and it comes up to 450 calories. So you don't need to be wasting a whole lot of calories on a really delicious meal. And it's got 18 grams of protein from the cheese and the potatoes. It's not that bad. Not the healthiest thing, but 450 calories for a really yummy poutine. And all right, let me slice the potatoes and I'll show you guys in a minute. All right, so that's how many potatoes 10 ounces gives me. Obviously, you could use however many you want. I'm trying to keep it kind of low calorie. I try to have my lunches around 450, dinners around 500, 550. So I'm just gonna soak these in my cold water for a few minutes, maybe 10 minutes, and lay them out on a towel to dry. And then I'll show you the next step. All right. This has been soaking long enough for me. I'm just gonna lay them out on a towel just to dry them out. And then I'll wash my bowl and toss the potatoes with some oil and seasonings. I'll be right back. For my seasonings, I just did salt and pepper. Some of this, because for some reason it sounded good. I just said sea salt, garlic, and herbs. And it's really good. Thought I'd try it. And some onion powder. And I did 1 teaspoon of oil. You can obviously do more. I'm going to put them in my air fryer. And I can stir them up. Lay them flat in my air fryer at 400 for 15 minutes. And then I'll be back. As you can see, that fills up the bottom of my air fryer. It's a really good portion. Plenty for me. Alright, right now I'm just making my gravy. It's a packet of this with 1 cup of water. And I'm going to use half of it, about half a cup of the gravy. But yeah, you can just use normal brown gravy, it's fine. It'll still be a poutine. And I'll let this cook and stuff and assemble the poutine and show you in a little bit. Alright, my fries are done. So it took 15 minutes at 400. You can bake them. You can just use frozen fries if you want. Whatever you like. You just need French fries. And then let me put that in my bowl. Put my fries in my bowl. This is how you make your poutine, guys. How easy is it? I have half a cup of shredded cheese. You don't want to skimp out. You want all the cheese. Go, half a cup. And I'm going to pour my gravy. I need my other hand for that. Just 1 minute. Now, over here, when you order a poutine at a restaurant, they usually ask you, do you want shredded cheese or cheese curds? Because not everybody is team cheese curd. I personally am, but it's actually decently hard to find at the grocery store. We usually just have, like my Walmart, I don't think has any cheese curds, but the smaller grocery stores will have some from local like cheesemakers. But there you have it. A very delicious French Canadian, easy, cheap poutine that everybody can make. Anybody in the US, anybody in Canada, You don't need poutine gravy. You can just use brown gravy and cheese and fries. That's it. And I miscalculated. This is 475 calories with the teaspoon of oil and half a cup of the gravy and half a cup of cheese. Thank you for watching. And you have to try this. It's really good.